Aiden Kohler was a vibrant 9-year-old boy with a contagious laugh that could brighten anyone's day. He had an infectious energy and a love for life that lit up every room he entered. He loved baseball, his dog Sparky, and the simple joys of being a child. Aiden cherished spending time outdoors with his family, whether it was playing catch in the yard or going on adventurous hikes. Life was simple and beautiful, filled with the innocent joys of childhood. Then, the unthinkable happened. Aiden received a devastating diagnosis: terminal cancer. The news was a cruel twist of fate. The news hit the Kohler family like a tidal wave, leaving them reeling in shock and disbelief. Their world was turned upside down. Aiden's father, Bill, felt a surge of fear grip his heart. This couldn't be happening to his little boy, his Aiden. He held Aiden tightly, as if his embrace could shield him from the harsh reality. The world as they knew it crumbled around them, replaced by a terrifying new reality where their son's future was shrouded in uncertainty and fear. Bill made a silent vow to fight this with everything he had, clinging to hope and determined to make every remaining moment count. He would not let despair take over. The family rallied around Aiden, their love for him a beacon in the darkness. They drew strength from each other. They refused to let the fear consume them, choosing instead to focus on creating precious memories that would last forever. Laughter and love filled their home, even as the shadow of illness loomed large. They found joy in the little things. Bill, his heart heavy with unspoken fear, held on to every smile, every laugh, every moment with his son as if it were the last. He cherished each second, knowing how precious time had become. Bill dove headfirst into researching Aiden's condition, determined to leave no stone unturned. He spent countless hours poring over medical journals, reading every article he could find, desperately searching for a glimmer of hope, a breakthrough treatment, anything that could offer his son a fighting chance. His nights were long, filled with endless pages of medical jargon. He consulted with specialists across the country, refusing to accept the initial grim prognosis. Each conversation was a new thread of hope. The weight of his son's fate pressed down on him, but he refused to give up. Determination became his constant companion. The family's home became a constant stream of doctor's appointments, hospital visits, and experimental treatments. Their lives revolved around Aiden's care. Aiden, despite his young age, faced it all with incredible bravery, his spirit unbroken. His courage was a beacon of light. Bill marveled at his son's resilience, his ability to find joy even in the darkest of times. It was a lesson in strength and hope. Aiden became his rock, his source of strength. In his son's eyes, Bill found the will to keep fighting. Through it all, Bill never let Aiden see his fear. He masked his worries with a smile, knowing his son needed reassurance. He knew his son needed him to be strong, to be the pillar of support during this storm. Bill's strength was unwavering. He painted on a brave face, even when his heart felt like it was breaking. The facade was for Aiden's sake. He told Aiden stories, played games, and made sure his son knew how much he was loved. Every moment was precious. The fight was relentless, a roller coaster of hope and despair. Each day brought new challenges and emotions. Some days, Aiden's energy would return, and he would be his old self, laughing and playing. Those days were a gift. Other days, the treatments took their toll, leaving him weak and exhausted. The contrast was stark and heartbreaking. Bill rode the waves of emotion, clinging to every good day, every smile. Each happy moment was a treasure, a reminder of why they fought so hard. Determined to make Aiden's remaining time as joyful as possible, the Kohlers created a bucket list. Aiden wanted to meet his favorite baseball player, visit Disneyland, and camp under the stars. Bill, with the help of friends, family, and a community that rallied around them, made it all happen. Aiden's face lit up with pure joy when he met his baseball hero. He got his jersey signed, shared a laugh, and even got to throw the first pitch at a game. The memory of that day, the look on Aiden's face, became a beacon of light for Bill, a reminder of the power of hope and love. The trip to Disneyland was a whirlwind of magic and laughter. Aiden rode every ride, met Mickey Mouse, and ate his weight in ice cream. For a little while, the worries faded away, replaced by the pure joy of childhood. Bill watched his son, his heart overflowing with love and gratitude for these stolen moments of happiness. Camping under the stars was a poignant experience. Aiden, nestled between his parents, gazed up at the vast expanse of the night sky, filled with wonder. Bill told him stories of constellations and distant galaxies, sharing a father's wisdom and love. As time went on, the harsh reality of Aiden's condition became increasingly difficult to ignore. Each day brought new challenges and heartaches for the family. The treatments took a toll on his small body, leaving him weaker and more fragile with each passing day. The once energetic boy who loved to run and play now found himself confined to his bed for longer periods. His toys, once a source of endless joy, now lay untouched around him. Aiden's once bright eyes, now often clouded with pain, reflected the harsh reality of his illness. The sparkle that once lit up his face was dimmed by the constant struggle. His laughter, once a constant melody in their home, became less frequent, replaced by a silence that spoke volumes. The house, once filled with joy, now felt heavy with unspoken fears. Bill watched his son's strength ebb away, his heart breaking a little more with each passing day. The helplessness he felt was overwhelming, as he could do nothing but be there for his son. Despite the pain and fatigue, Aiden's spirit remained unbroken. His resilience was a beacon of hope for everyone around him. He still found joy in simple things. Media, Aiden reading a book, dog visiting Aiden in bed, father telling stories to Aiden, a good book, a visit from his dog Sparky, or listening to his father tell stories. These moments brought light into his days. His courage in the face of adversity was a testament to the strength of the human spirit, a strength that humbled and inspired Bill. It was a reminder of the power of love and determination. One evening, as Bill sat by Aiden's bedside, reading him his favorite story, he noticed a change in his son. The usual spark in Aiden's eyes seemed to be fading. Aiden's breathing was shallow, and his eyes held a weariness that went beyond physical exhaustion. It was as if the weight of his illness was finally taking its toll. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced Bill's heart. The thought of losing his son was unbearable, and he clung to every moment they had together. Later that night, as Bill kept vigil by his son's bedside, Aiden stirred. He looked up at his father, his eyes filled with a wisdom beyond his years. "Dad," he whispered, his voice raspy, "I'm tired. I gotta quit." Those words, spoken with the heartbreaking innocence of a child, shattered Bill's heart into a million pieces. His son His brave little warrior was admitting defeat. The fight, the relentless battle for life, had taken its toll. Bill fought back the tears that threatened to spill over. He gathered his son in his arms, holding him close, and whispered, "It's okay, Aiden. You fought so hard. You can rest now. Daddy's here." The raw emotion in Bill's voice, the pain and love that laced his words, hung heavy in the air. Aiden, his small body nestled against his father's chest, closed his eyes, a sense of peace washing over him. In that moment, as Bill held his son close, he knew that while Aiden's physical journey was coming to an end, his spirit, his love, would live on forever in their hearts.